I'm Tanya from the gallery in beautiful downtown Waddington, and we are sitting in the gallery, and with me is my guest, Paul Dickson, who is the artist that is having his opening today for his exhibition of his artwork, a retrospective, 88 years of artistry. And so I just wanted to ask him a few questions because of the scope of his work and the fact that he uses different mediums. Paul, I'm glad to have you here with us. We've been waiting so long to meet you. We've been excited about getting these all framed up and matted up, and we've all just been oohing and ahhing over your work, so we kind of wanted to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
No.
Okay. First of all, I mean, right from the beginning, I mean, where are you from and where did you grow up?
I grew up in Antwerp, New York, and had schooling there, and then went to St. Lawrence extension courses in Watertown for a while, and then Uncle Sam called.
Ah, Uncle Sam. Mm-hmm.
So I was enlisted into 4 years of the Air Force, and I spent 2 years in Shepherd Field, Texas as an instructor on hydraulics, instruments, and general aircraft. And then I shipped overseas on the U.S. General Han to England, was crew chief at Burtonwood on C-119 cargo planes.
Wow.
And then I came back, and all this time I was affiliated with the railroad.
So that explains the trains.
Yeah,
That explains the planes.
yeah.
That's awesome. In your background, were there any artists? Was there?
There might have been an aunt a few years ago that painted a little bit, but nothing like this.
This is just something you picked up on your own.
Yes, I got interested in sketching at first, and then putting color to the sketches, and then I got into the oil and experimented and did a lot of reading in oil painting and watercoloring.
Wow. Self-taught.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, I did go to Munson Williams night classes in Utica for maybe a year,
Right.
and that was very interesting. I learned a lot
Wow.
about shading and all that.
As far as your work, where are you most comfortable? Like, do you paint from photos? Do you go out in the field and paint? Is it memory?
Mostly photos and old scenes. I specified for a long time just in waterfowl.
Right.
You know, that's
Right.
what I did most of the time.
Yep.
And then I branched out from there.
Yep. Yes, because there's lots of beautiful paintings of,
Waterfowl.
yeah, beautiful paintings. And then I noticed that we've got some seascapes and some ships. And then you've got some beautiful landscapes with water, with creeks and like beside rivers and so on. It's like a whole breadth and scope. When you first started, you said sketches.
Yeah, well, sketching is the most important part of anything that starts out as a painting, you know?
Right.
So I did a lot of sketching. There'd be times that I'd get home from work and my wife would be working or something, and I'd have a few hours and I'd just see something that I really liked in a magazine or something like that, and I'd sketch it.
Wow.
Just for fun.
Yep.
This painting here was from Vermont. My wife wanted me to take a picture of it, and I did, and then I brought it home and tried painting it, and that's how it ended up.
Which medium do you prefer? Sketching or the painting?
Well, watercolor is harder to control, but because oil is something, if you make a mistake, you can change things.
Right.
Watercolor, if you make a mistake, it's very hard to rectify the fact.
Is that why you don't paint in acrylic?
I never got into acrylic.
It dries too fast?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I never got into that medium. But it's been an experience, and I've enjoyed it all the time that I've done it.
How old were you when you first started?
Oh, I must have been in the mid to late 20s. And, you know, I just did it off and on. It was a hobby. I never thought of anything coming to a museum like this. It was just a hobby. I was putting things up in the attic, one after the other.
Oh, wow. And here they all are for everybody to see. They're absolutely wonderful.
Well, after Daphne talked to me about it, I said maybe it would be good for display, so people could see that I did some good, and let the public see it.
Yeah,
I'm not here for the money part of it,
no?
you know, I'm here to have people look at it, see if they like it.
Well, speaking from my perspective and our perspective here from the gallery, they're gonna love this work. I mean, when we first saw it, we were just so excited and so happy that you wanted to join us and display your work here.
Yeah,
So-
I appreciate
Yep.
your displays. Thank you very much.
And just one last question. I know Susan, one of our artists here, is very, very much in love with coal miner blues, and so she wanted me to ask how he came to be.
Well, I think I was going through a magazine and I saw a face, and I think it was a black man, and then I started putting little pieces of paint here and there, and that's how it turned out.
Oh, he's absolutely stunning. He's absolutely stunning.
I heard that a lot of people like that, you know, and I think I did that probably in, I would say probably in 2 or 3 hours concentration.
How long, like the picture above your shoulder, Autumn Leaves, how long did that one take you?
This one,
Yeah.
oh gosh, I don't know how long it took me, but this was my wife's favorite painting.
Mm.
It was in my bedroom for a long time.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really thought I did a good job on that one.
But for the most part, some of this work, you said you just spend just to relax, and that's why you do most of this work, is just relaxation.
That's all. Yeah, it was relaxing for me because being a dispatcher is like an air traffic controller. I had 14 radio bases and 2 telephones, and you know, and I controlled the main line between Amsterdam and Syracuse. And after you've been through moving trains all over the place, you needed time to relax, and this is what I did.
Wow. Splendid. This is awesome. Well, Paul, I won't keep you any longer. It's about time we open the gallery. I've enjoyed talking to you. Do you have any questions?
No, what I have more than anything is unbelievable. I can't believe the display and the number of paintings that are here. I didn't think I had that many, but over the years, I guess I have. It's very nice, and I'm glad that I could bring them up here and display them.
Well, we are very, very happy to have them. And I heard you say that there's even more, that you have more.
Oh, I got lots more. I have a lot of oil paintings that probably 15 at least in the attic now that's never been framed.
Wow. Well, look what you've done. It's beautiful. We're so happy to have them here. And we're very pleased and proud to be able to present them to the public.
I
So-
appreciate that.
We thank you very, very much, and especially for making the trip up here.
Well, it wasn't that, it was, I come up here once in a while to see Daphne. So Daphne promoted all of this, you know. She's the one that pushed me into this and said it'd be a good idea to do it.
Yep.
And I appreciate all the people that have responded to this. Thank you.
Thank you, and welcome to the show.